Welcome back, learner buddies. Today's topic is in front of you, that is fossils, and what are they and how can we learn from them. Actually, fossils is very important yet interesting topic in the science as well as in a social science subject. I already uploaded the introduction of the fossils and some important aspect of the fossils before that video. If you haven't seen that video yet, you have to first watch that video, then come to this video again, and we will discuss the fossils again. Now we are going to discuss about the fossils in details. In the previous video, I discussed about the layers of the earth and the rocks and also the definition of the fossils and the types of the fossils. But here in this video, I am going to teach you that what fossils are, how they are formed, and what are the things that we can learn from the fossils. So it would be a very interesting topic. So the major thing is that you have to present here mentally and physically. Let's buckle up your seats and deep dive into the topic. Now, if we talk about the fossils, that you can understand about this thing from the previous video, that fossils are the sediments that basically just get into the sediments layers, and after so many long years they changes into the fossils like beautiful patterns also, and other things that made up from that particular sedimentation. In front of you there are two examples of the fossils. One fossils is related to the animal skull, and other fossils is related to the water shells that is actually embedded into the earth for a very long time. And it this second picture is actually related to the related to the fossils that is present at the innermost layer of the earth, so you can get an idea that how much we can do that thing. Now next thing is that what do fossils tells us. Basically, fossils tells us about the animals and the plants and the other organism that went extinct or died out very long time ago. Maybe that animals were extinct because of the change in the environment or the other conditions or the hunting conditions or the buried by someone. Any reason could be present there, but that fossils tells about us the primitive life, you can say about it. Basically, pollution is one of the major cause on an extinction today as well. And can you think about something else that could cause a species go in extinct? Any extinct, any species that actually went extinct according to you? What are these? Tell me about this in the chat box only. Now, next thing is that who studies fossils? Actually, scientists who studies fossils that are known as paleontologists, and that actually studied about the plants and the animal fossils. Basically, these scientists use special kind of tools carefully, meticulously uncover the fossils from the ground so that fossils are not damaged and they get into the reality in the same perfect manner. These scientists study those fossils to figure out the things like how old they are fossils, what kind of material that made up from this fossils, what animals and plant residue in that, how much time it would take for them to take a make actually into a fossils. All these things are actually done by the paleontologist, which is actually branch of science. Now you have to have a question related to the fossils, that how fossils form. Basically, this is a major thing that you that came into your mind, that to how actually fossils form. First of all, you have to understand about one thing. Every buried thing is not fossil, and not everything will become a fossil. This is a very important point that you have to understand. If something is buried right after it dies, like it might leave behind the bones and the shell and the teeth and other parts, and the sediments and the mineral from over the remains sedimentation for a very long interval of time, and it become hardened, that actually become new fossils. These preserves that come from the sedimentation and the minerals that left behind and remains for a very long time and harden after a very long time, before anything else, and after burying things, and after just leaving behind the bones and shell, whatever the sediments remains, that preservation actually remains same and that become a new fossil. And it would be very interesting to see actual fossil, real fossils in your hand when you become a scientist, obviously. So you can see here as well, these are moreover like a bones and the sediments that we get from the earth crust and other earth layers. Like these are those animals, like one could be a looking like a fish and other is like moreover it's a dinosaur. So these fossils that we already get from, and that fossils only will get some ideas, these kind of fishes were present and the dinosaur was present in the some extent of the time, and from these fossils only we can get idea that what was the time when all these things were present. From the fossils we can get then that kind of ideas and knowledge from all these things. Okay, so now it would be like a pop-up quiz definitely for you only. There could be quizzes that actually check your mindset and the knowledge that you get from the class. Okay, tell me what are the fossils? Tell me what are the fossil? Is it a ordinary rock or a preserved remain or a parts of plants stuck in the mud? Tell me. Just pause the video and give me the answer that what are the fossils. Done? Correct. The correct answer is B. Fossils are the preserved remains of the plants and the animals that actually buried so long time ago, and after sedimentation and other parts of the things that get sedimentation and settle down like minerals and other things, they change into the new fossils after a very long interval of the time. So basically the option is correct, that is B. What is fossils? Actually, fossils are the preserved remains of the plants and the animals. Okay, the next question, very interesting. Who studies fossils? Is it a biologist? Is it a mathematician? Or is it a paleontologist? It is very common. I know you know the correct answer. The correct answer is the option C. We already studied that thing. Paleontologists are the persons, are the scientists who studies fossils. Good, very good. Now the next question, what is the one thing we can learn from the fossil? I already mentioned this thing. Option A is why an animal went extinct. Second, what color an animal was and what an animal sounded like. You have to take a quick pause over this video and you have to thoroughly think about that what I taught you in this particular video, that from the fossils what kind of ideas that we are getting. So basically the correct option is correct, it is A. We can get some idea that what kind of animals that went extinct and how much time it would for them to take to change into a fossil. That means at what time interval in the past they would present. So basically all these things are very important. That particular thing is related to the fossils. Basically from fossils we can learn that why an animal went extinct and how the animal went extinct and when they extend and when they were present in the past life. Next question, what can be a fossil? Can you give me the answer? Bones and teeth, poop and plant, or both of us, both of our? If you haven't watched the last video that is related to the definition and the types of the fossil, then it is very difficult for you to answer this question, because in that previous video I only answered that what could be the fossil and what could be the present element in the fossils. So yeah, you can take a guess over this if you don't know that. Yes, the answer is correct, C. C is a correct option. Actually, fossil could be anything. It could be bones, teeth, poops, plants, animal, and other things related to the sediments of the extinct particular thing. So that is all about the thing that we learned today. Actually, this is all about the day. This is all about the video. I hope you enjoyed the session because that session is also very important, and it is a base of the fossil study. It is the base of the science, that is we actually call it as a paleontologistic, and these things are very important. I hope you enjoyed the session. This is very interesting session. I knew that thing. You got new ideas and new knowledge from the session. I hope you enjoy this thing. And that is all for today. And we will meet soon with a new brand new topic and with very interesting slides, and also not only the slides but with a lots of abundance of knowledge. I hope you enjoy this session. Let's wrap up of this thing, and thank you so much for watching this. We will meet soon, and happy learning by that time. Bye. Have a very nice day. Bye, learner buddies.